Hi everybody, it's Karen here and I'm your local personal trainer in Melbourne, Australia. Today I want to talk about the health benefits of drinking enough water throughout the day, and in the next video I'll talk about tips and tricks on increasing your water intake throughout the day. The first point that I want to raise is how water can maximize your physical performance. So especially when you're doing intense exercise or in high heat, you're losing a lot of fluid. So it's important to make sure that you don't get dehydrated. Dehydration can have a noticeable effect on your body. So if you lose as little as 2% of your body's water content, you can really feel the differences. So it can affect your body temperature control, it can reduce your motivation, it can increase fatigue, and it can also make the exercise feel a lot more difficult physically and mentally. So having the right hydration is going to prevent that from happening. Your muscle is about 80% water, so it's really important to recognize that even if you lose that 2%, it's really going to make a difference in your performance and the way you feel. Hydration also has a major effect on your energy levels and your brain function. So your brain really needs that water to function well. If you're mildly dehydrated, you're going to have low energy levels, and you might even feel that your mood changes and you might not be in a very good mood. And that could just be that you're dehydrated. Having that lack in fluid is also going to affect your memory and your brain performance. So it's important to keep the fluids up. Drinking water can also affect headaches. So if you do find that you tend to have a lot of headaches, that could be that you're dehydrated. So make sure you see if there's a pattern happening there. If you're dehydrated, also that can affect constipation, so your bowel movement. Make sure that you look at patterns there as well and keep your fluids up to keep the bowels functioning properly. You can also increase the water intake and fiber intake through foods, fruits and vegetables that are high in water. So you can visit those kind of options as well. Water can prevent to help hangovers. So alcohol is actually a diuretic, which means that you lose more water than you're actually taking in. So it's important to try and stick to a rule where you're drinking alcohol, 1 glass and then 1 glass of water. Have your alcoholic beverage and have a drink of water, alternate them. And when you go to sleep at night, it's really important to have at least a big glass of water before you go to sleep as well, to flush everything out of your system as much as possible, and obviously to rehydrate yourself. Drinking water can also help with weight loss. So it can increase your satiety, make you feel full, and it can also increase your metabolic rate. You can increase your total energy expenditure just by drinking more water because your body's working to flush that water through your system. It's really important to think about the timing of drinking your water before meals, and so having it about half an hour before you eat can make you feel full and also stops you from eating the calories maybe that you don't necessarily need because you're feeling full. It's a great idea to actually drink cold water, which is going to make your body use energy to heat the water up to your body temperature. So if you can, pull a bottle out of the fridge and drink some cold water before you eat. Drinking water can also have an effect on your skin. So it helps to flush out the toxins in your body that sometimes can inflame the skin and then cause clogged pores and acne. So flushing out the toxins and clearing out the system to really keep your skin looking fresh. And I definitely swear by this one. So it's worth definitely increasing your water intake, and that will hopefully make a difference over time. You'll start to feel the difference as well. If you've got any questions, let me know. Leave a comment below. I love to read your comments and I'll definitely respond to them. And if there's anything that you'd like to ask or know about, let me know and I will film it for you in the next YouTube videos. Thanks for watching, and make sure you watch the next video about tips on increasing your water intake. See you all soon.